Foreword by Jamie Sentana-Ries Cortez, quote, "You very well know you exist, as the Mancharians say, but do not know, they lament, how you came to be, much less refuse to believe where you came from." Unquote. Introduction. January 9, 2014, 2:30 p.m. We are the Mancharians and our home is on Git's staff, and though we have now moved away from the Diamond Mountain in the 17th dimension, we take with us all the good from each and every world and put it aside for another realm to take hold of. Within our souls entwined do we always remember where we originated from, and our journey though life has taken up membranes of life streams from one set of intermediary lessons to the next, and in so doing have we learned to cope and grow within the universal tenement, and in doing that, we are now graced to be the creators of more beings such as yourselves, and those within the animal kingdom, and in so doing again have we reached the set of laws within each universal principle, set out by ourselves during our growth and journeys throughout the intermediate galaxies in furnishing you, our creation, with as much promise and happiness as we were able to even initially fathom. We love you, our creationary abilities, and because we created you we expect you to listen to us, your parents of many races, for we have seen to do you good in all facets of your ability, and in doing so we are past knowing what is right for you and what is not. Today we will teach you the word and precept of knowingness, for ye ones have seldom understood any precept which would elevate you over and above where you are at. Knowingness is to realize it is ye ones who are the masters of yourselves. Do you understand even this simple precept, ye ones of the temporal realm or planets? Do you know, for instance, that in deploying knowingness you must first understand just what it is to know? What is to know in relation to that which you seldom know, or do not know? To know simply means to be. If you are not to be as in being alive for instance, then you cannot possibly know anything more than that of a deadened leaf where the sap has quit running through the tree or bush. So in acquiescence, we tell you with all of our knowingness lo. And those who cannot believe they came from the worlds of Angarias's outer limits, so to speak, can seldom know anything concerning their very beginnings. And so your lack of knowingness in this concern or ability leaves most of you in quite a quandary. Correct word, Euthrania.
Yes. Correct word, Mancharians.
Correctly spelled?
No. Quandary is spelled Q-U-A-N-D-A-R-Y, Mancharians.
Please fix.
I have now done so.
Thank you. Now back to our text. Jamie, pay very close attention to all we do, for this book is dedicated to you as being your very first book to sequence into text format, and in all you do you will always finish off our writing with sign-off dedicated to the people by ourselves. So you must listen most carefully and put the title in as we ordered. Ready? Now we will have no more interruptions on this writ. Where were we? Quite a quandary. In the innermost realization of knowingness the soul dictates the obstinate refusal as being of a parliamentary debate going nowhere. Now, Jamie, put the pen down and listen. You have studied this. Paramount to the realization of soul truth which is the knowing comes the dictation by the mind which in higher evolved people, stands far apart from the higher soul of the entity or person. Understand us here? Good. Now don't say a word, son, let us continue. Hereditary at best are ourselves, your featured parents, grandparents, and so on, up and up the ladder of many millions of incarnations, for some, billions. We have the knowingness to build and to create much as you have the knowingness to abate not the builder's construction, and as you build, we build, and when you build do you not then know beyond any doubt that what you are doing will manifest itself? Of course, you do. And this is the knowing how to do, when to do. And if it will work, this, you already have known, do know and relish in your creativity ability, for the mountain you have walked over in building another child, a workbench, or a stool, has been done because you had reached the pinnacle of understanding that you did each act because you knew how. In any debut with creation, knowing, Jamie, is just what makes life work. From the atom up to the atom down to the ion makes creation strong. So in any debate on the articulateness of the act of being, knowing is at the top of the very list, otherwise, dear ones, you would not be here, none of you. Good features for a Hollywood movie we think not, for their curriculum places all feature products in a line as to not the reality of tandem learning of the knowing, but where does the money lie? So we do not wish our work to be subjected any longer to those hands and eyes of deadened work staple, for we are the creators of all, and as your creators we demand respect because we have by our own creation, earned it well. We have done well in making the majority of you, with your bones and brashness to match. But fear not, for if you remain intent, you will one day learn who and what you are, and join with us in our tenement, for lack of a better word, as Mancharians of our newest civilization, while we go on in the firmament to becoming along with our brethren and sisters another step higher, in your words, to reaching a height which other Mancharians who are our creators, have attained in their rejoicing of humankind and their accomplishment in all of our endeavors, to reaching up to the height of joy which all must one day wish to attain, without giving slight to those who rejoice not in their primal failure from time to time. For all who enlist our assistance will work along the ethers with our guidance to rejoin us. But as we work to enjoin others, so will you work to rejoin us. Good day, Jamie and Rainia. Rainy, thank you. Off work now and leave good and well to the one we thank for this book. Mancharians out, and tie off frequency, Jamie, and soon we will provide you both with a new name. 3:08 p.m. Tying off for the Mancharians at telepathic wave frequency Luzon. Private Second Class Airman, Jamie Sentana-Ries Cortez of the Federated Union of Starships Class Number 472 Proxy 8, signing out 3:08 p.m.
Tie off scribed by Jamie Sentana-Ries Cortez.